Clifton, and welcome to Leading the Break. Today, we have a new segment in our series, The Big Assist, Athletes Helping Others. Today's segment features Haley Jones, a WNBA basketball player with the Atlanta Dream. You're one of the 12 WNBA players who's part of the Voice in Sport program. Tell us, what's that all about, how you got involved, and any projects so far that you've worked on with them?
Yeah, so it's a mentorship program that 12 of us are doing, and we host like our own virtual Zoom sessions with a group of girls age ranging from like middle school to late college. So anybody can really sign up, and we all get to work with the Voice in Sport team and really create an outline of what our Zoom is going to be about. And so one that I've done is talking about finding your identity outside of sport. And so I've gotten to host 2 Zooms so far, and I've spoken with girls about my own experiences. I feel like a professor, like creating my slideshow, having my template ready, and getting to ask them about their experiences, seeing how I can relate to them, how they can take bits and pieces from my story and implement little life lessons into their own lives. So it's been really special just to talk to these girls one-on-one in these really intimate environments that I never had growing up. And so to be able to do that for the next generation is really special.
What kind of feedback are you getting from them on the calls?
Great feedback. It's really cool. So I'll have a few slides talking about my own journey and different things like that, and then I'll pose a question to them. And so then it's really interesting to hear what they're going through and different experiences that they've had. And so maybe I can give them little bits and pieces of advice. Maybe I've been through something similar, so I can tell them more about that. And just a space to really create a safe space for vulnerability and show them that it can be a strength. So it's been really cool just to like hear how maybe we're going through the same thing on different scales or in different ways, but there's so many small like similarities between our lives. And so it's really cool just to hear all that feedback.
So what are their biggest concerns, would you say?
The biggest
Concerns that they have?
The girls?
Yeah.
I don't know if the girls really have many concerns. Maybe just at the beginning of every session is really letting them know that like it's a safe space. Like anything that they share, it's not like we're gonna go broadcast that out or take clips of them being vulnerable and posting it on the internet. It's nothing like that. And so at the beginning of every session, really just letting them know that like what happens here stays here. It's a safe space. You guys can talk about anything. You can tell me anything you want to talk about. And I think that all of us mentors, we have to start that by sharing something vulnerable so that they then feel safe enough to share that with us as well.
So how'd you even get involved with Voice in Sport? Like, how'd that come about?
Yeah, they really just reached out to me and my team about the opportunity, and I was like, yeah, I'm into it. Like, I think that's so amazing, and it's something that I love to do, is talking to younger girls, speaking on different panels, doing everything like that. So to be able to really be in control of it and run my own session and like have it be an intimate space is really special.
What are the future topics you have planned, or do you have anything planned?
Yeah, okay, so the one right now I'm talking about is finding your identity outside of sport. And so I talk about like holding different identities, whether it be you're an athlete, but you also have yourself outside of that, and so finding that balance in your life. I think I want to talk about like just the journey of things and how your journey may look different to other people's, but comparison is always the thief of joy. So like, you know, just because you may need to take a day off and somebody else in the gym doesn't mean that you're falling behind or this and that. Like, everybody goes through different things. I think especially in the league, like, you know, some people it takes 2 years to figure it out. Some people got it right off the jump, so it's different. That, I don't know. I haven't planned out the rest of mine, so I'll have to keep you updated with that.
With the Morgan Wooten Player of the Year in high school.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge honor.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not just basketball ability, it was academics, as well as community involvement.
Yeah.
So it looks like you were involved in your Holy Cross Church back in, I guess, when you were younger.
Yeah.
You did volunteer work. Talk about some of those activities and what inspired you to do that.
Yeah. I feel like it's just always been a part of my life, just doing things beyond basketball. And so I grew up doing every sport imaginable. I was in every club, I did everything. And so I've always had interest outside of it. And so once I've been able to kind of create this platform that I have now, I think it's so important to give back and speak at different events, go to different community things. Anything that I can do to really give back and make an impact and inspire the youth is always very special to me. A lot of stuff with the team. We went to schools around the area to talk to them. I did a teaching class my senior year, and it was all about, my parents are in the education business, and so I thought it was really cool to take an educational course. And I went to an elementary school, and I got to help kids learn math, and it was so hard to like teach people math when they don't know anything about it. I'm over here playing with those like 20 building block bears and doing the whole thing and trying to teach these concepts. So different things like that, helping out at, I don't know. We did food bags.
Your parents are educators, right? Do you think that inspired you to want to give back, to want to help people?
For sure. They work in the education business, which is really cool. Now they're actually working with the prison systems of California to help the people who come in as specialists better manage the classroom. So I think that's really cool. But I mean, they were high school coaches, educators, all those things, just working in the community. So it definitely inspired me.
But was there like a seminal moment?
I don't know if there was a specific moment. I think it was just innately a thing in our family. It was my mom being the most giving person I know. Being a high school coach and all those girls going through different things, our house was always open for her players, for my teammates, anybody even need to come over for dinner, somebody I need to bring an extra lunch to school, whatever it may be. She was just always that